Hi, good afternoon. Today is Monday, May 22. Donald Trump focused further on Iran's support for terrorists and the militias. Theme emerges as US President visits Israel during the first international trip, saying Iran must cease funding terrorists and never obtain nuclear weapons. Donald Trump, on his first presidential visit to Israel and the West Bank, has escalated his war of words against Iran, demanding that Tehran immediately stop its financial and military support for terrorists and militias, and reiterating that it must never be permitted to process nuclear weapons. Trump referred to the Iran issue repeatedly on Monday, expanding on his speech in Saudi Arabia the day before, in which he blamed Iran's rising ambitions for violently destabilizing the Middle East. The United States and Israel can declare with one voice that Iran must never be allowed to possess a nuclear weapon, never, ever, and must cease its deadly fund, training, and equipping of terrorists and militias, and it must cease immediately. Trump said it at a meeting in Jerusalem with the Israeli President Reuven Rivlin. Trump added that he had detected a growing realization among your Arab neighborhoods that they have a common cause with you in the threat posed by Iran. He returned to the theme during a joint press appearance with the Israel Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu on Monday evening. Trump also appeared to inadvertently confirm that Israel was the source of the classified intelligence material he shared with Russian officials. At the press event with Netanyahu, Trump insisted that he had never mentioned the word Israel during his recent meeting with Russian officials, in which he divulged classified information that reportedly came from Israel. Trump's visit to Israel was initially presented as an attempt to make a breakthrough in the moribund peace process between Israelis and the Palestinians. But any talk of a deal have been overshadowed by his focus on Iran. In his comments on arrival, Trump said he believed there was a rare opportunity to bring security and stability and peace to the Middle East peace process, but throughout the day, Iran seemed to concern him more. Arriving at Tel Aviv, Ben Gurion Airport, Trump flew first by helicopter to Jerusalem under heavy security, where he became the first sitting US president to visit the Western Wall, Judaism's most holy site, whose captured by Israeli paratroopers 15 years ago during the six-day war is being marked this week. Trump, wearing a black kippah, stood for a few moments in silent prayer in the men's sections of what is known in Hebrew as the Kotel, with his hand placed on the wall, while his wife Melania and daughter Ivanka prayed in the women's section. Trump and his family were unaccompanied by senior Israel officials for their private visit to the Western Wall Plaza. Trump also made a visit to the Church of the Holy Sepulchre in Jerusalem's Old City, returning to the subject of Iran later in the day. In the off-the-cuff remarks to Netanyahu, Trump added that the Islamic Republic appeared emboldened by the historic nuclear deal with Barack Obama. It was a terrible thing of the United States to enter that deal. Iran will never have a nuclear weapon. That I can tell you. Trump's repeated focus on Iran prompted a response from the Iranian president Hassan Rouhani, who insisted on Monday that stability could not be achieved in the Middle East without Tehran's help. Who can say regional stability can be restored without Iran? Who can say the region will experience total stability without Iran? Rouhani added. Speaking at his first press conference since his landslide victory in Friday's presidential vote, the moderate Iranian cleric disseminated the summit Trump attended at the weekend in Saudi Arabia as a ceremonial event that had no political value and will bear no result. The latest comments followed Trump's remarks in Riyadh on Sunday. He said, "From Lebanon to Iraq to Yemen, Iran funds, arms and trains terrorists, militias and other extremist groups that spread the destruction and the chaos across the region." Trump's analysis essentially relying on the old saw that the enemy of my enemy is my friend has not, however, necessarily have been vindicated by recent history in the region, where Israel and the Sunni Arabs shared enmity for Iran has not equated to a common cause. On the first leg of accusing it on fueling the fires of sectarian conflict and terror and calling for its international isolation, until the Iranian regime is willing to be a partner for peace. That refrain echoed the Saudi King Salman's description of the Iran government as the tip of the spear of global terrorism. The focus on Iran as a source of instability comes as Trump has constantly avoided blaming Sunni states, including Saudi Arabia, for their own role in supporting extremist groups and terrorism. The United States brands Iran a state sponsor of terrorism. It says Tehran's support for Syria's President Bashar al-Assad in Syria's civil war, Houthi rebels in Yemen's civil war, and the Hezbollah, Shia political party, and the militia in Lebanon have helped destabilize the Middle East. The emerging approach by the Trump administration marks a sharp break with the policy of Barack Obama, who had sought to engage with Iran. Instead, Trump appears to have chosen to keep sides in the uncritical alliance against Iran, not least with Saudi Arabia, agreeing to $350 billion in arms sales over the next decade and giving explicit support to the Saudi-led campaign against Iran-backed Houthis in Yemen, a campaign that has drawn sharp criticism from human rights groups. Speaking on Monday, Rouhani said, "You can't resolve the issue of terrorism by giving money to superpowers. I don't think people of America would trade the blood they gave in 9/11 in exchange for money raised in arms sales." Rouhani also noted the irony of Trump's remarks coming, as they do, after an Iran election that strengthened moderates in the country. Mr. Trump visited the region at the time millions of our people went to the polls. He went to a country whose people haven't even seen ballot boxes, and the elections don't have any meaning for them. I hope one day Saudi Arabia also drives its national straight-through election. Power should not pass on through inheritance, but through election, he said. As a decan of Science University in Paris said, battle lines are being drawn, and it's worrying, especially when it comes just a day after the election victory of Rouhani, which showed a real dynamic in favor of democratization and the opinion in Iran society. Yeah, it's my opinion. The United States must talk with Trump administration, must talk the Iran administration, because in the Middle East it's very important support from Iran. Iran is not as a problem in this region. In my opinion, is a problem in this region is the Israeli state. The Israeli state is a great problem. Why? Because the Israeli state there is not the Palestine state. If Israel, there is Israel, is must there will be the Palestine state. It's very important for the process, the deal peace process in this region. The problem is Iran or Saudi Arabia. The problem is Israel and Palestine. The Palestine. This is a problem. This is my opinion. But the United States, during the many years, decided to support only Israel, not the Palestine. During many decades, many years, the last year, Barack Obama decided to change this support, American support. But Barack Obama decided this 2 weeks before to end his government. Oh my God! No! It's for me. It was a great. I forgot the word. It was a great wrong mistake, because Trump said many times, I support Israel. The America is support Israel. For me, the only one state is enough. Enough. Israel is a great problem in the Middle East. After the World War, the Second World War, it was born Israel state. In the Arab lands, Israel, for me, is the resulted to Hitler process, because Hitler persecuted these people. These people ran away to Israel, and right now we can to see this great problem in this region. So the only way the deal peace process is the one Palestinian state, no wall divided the Jerusalem, because Jerusalem is undivided. Jerusalem is Israel and the Palestine, or maybe to transform Jerusalem is the capital state. No, not capital state. Is the independence state, the independence city, or the city capital. No, Israel is not Palestine. Is free. Is my opinion. I think it's the only way the deal peace process in this region. The Iran is the nuclear weapons, or the Saudi Arabia wants to control the Middle East. No. Right now it's very important the deal peace process between Israel and the Palestine. And the Palestinian state is very important. This state, this build, is I hope in the future, in this century, see this deal peace process. We need to wait the next days, the next week, the next month, the next years. But it's very necessary, the Palestinian state, the Palestinian freedom. Thank you very much to watch my new video. If you want to learn English, talk with me in English, come here at Class Portugal Idiomas, or we can do class by Skype anywhere in the world. Share this video with your family, friends, enemies, everybody. Give a like on my Facebook page. I want to achieve 200 likes on my page. Please help me. Subscribe on my YouTube channel. This is very important for me. It's my motivation to make videos every day. In my YouTube channel, you can find other videos, in other languages, the interesting news. In French, Spanish, Brazilian, Portuguese, Italian, of course in English. Share my other videos, comment my other videos, give a like on my other videos. If you want to talk with me directly, anytime, you can send me one message by WhatsApp. Here is my WhatsApp number. I will wait your message, okay? Thank you very much. Have a nice Monday afternoon, or Monday evening, or Tuesday if you are watching this video right now. Thank you very much. See you tomorrow with the other interesting news. Thank you, my friends. Greeting to my friends in the different countries in the world, in the Asia, Africa, Oceania, Antarctica, Africa, Europe, and the Americas. Thank you very much. See you tomorrow, my friends. Bye.